Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with NCAA 14, and we've got some more of the Nebraska Dynasty coming your way as we begin Big Ten Conference play. We're going to be facing Illinois at home. Now, I know in this pre-game series, video, whatever you want to call it, selection of clips, you see Taylor Martinez, but I decided with Taylor Martinez sitting down today, not being the starting quarterback, and Tommy Armstrong being the guy who takes the snaps, I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. So this game is going to be very, very different because we're not going to be seeing Taylor Martinez. Does this hurt his chances, Heisman? Yeah, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and sit him down here for one game. Now, we started off, I don't know what we did, but Illinois getting a false start, so that's going to make 1st and 15 for him. Now, after an incomplete pass, though, we're looking at 2nd and 15 for Illinois. So I'm hoping the black shirts and the rest of the Nebraska defense have a great game. Illinois going with the hurry-up offense, which I still don't understand why this game has so many teams go with their hurry-up offense on every single play. Because it did the same thing for my Xbox last year, too. But whatever. Armstrong rolling out, and I really wish I would have gotten it to Turner earlier, because if I had, I would have been able to pick up more than 7 yards, which, don't get me wrong, I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining about 7 yards or anything like that. But Abdullah picking up just 1 yard there. 3rd and 2. Now he's going to run in a long, but still going to get the first down. That was a close one. I really didn't think that he was going to get that, but we're still in good shape. All right, so along the left to Abdullah, a good catch, picks up 7. Now we're going to be looking across the middle here for somebody on one of the slants. There we go. Iranwa getting the catch. All right, so changing up the play right here. Get it to Long, who gets into the end zone. This is why I like to go ahead and change up the play every time that I line up. I may not specifically change the exact play that I'm running, but the routes that the receivers might be going. Works out. But a sack right there for us is going to make it 2nd and 17 for Illinois. We're going to be setting up, of course, to defend against the pass. And a catch will be made. Corey Cooper missing the tackle. And because he missed that one, a pretty good pickup for Illinois right there. 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. We got to find a way to stop this from happening. This has been the play that has plagued me over the last couple of years, where the quarterback just dashes out of the pocket when he sees nobody's open. I think that's a real good thing to see in some points, because that means that my guys are providing great coverage, but it's also a really bad thing because they can pick up a lot of yards. 4th and 1, and Illinois is going for it. The catch across the middle. While granted we made him pay for picking up those yards with a huge hit, it leads to this. So Illinois with a touchdown to tie the game up. And I do have some concerns on this drive because of how many yards they picked up on so few plays. The black shirt's going to be struggling this game. Still got a lot of game ahead of us to be able to figure that out. So 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Going to be going with a read option, I guessed correctly, but Armstrong only picking up a couple yards. So 3rd and 1, we're going to have to go back to the goal line formation. Just try and run it across the middle with Amir Abdullah, who gets the first down and about 6 yards more. All right, catch to Turner, who cuts up 1 yard shy of that first down. But we'll go with the read option again. And they thought I was going to go ahead and hand it off to Abdullah, but Armstrong takes it. All right, I like where this is going. Now, these two teams, Nebraska is ranked a little bit better than Illinois is. So I do have a lot of advantages in this one, but I do want to make sure that I am kind of careful, because the downside for me, and this is something that I usually start to see at this point, is I start to get really cocky. I think the team's invincible. I'll start, trying to go with huge plays all the time. Not really run the ball, but I got to be careful in this game. I don't want to end up losing this one. But what the future holds for Nebraska in this particular dynasty does kind of worry me a little bit too. But there's another play. I should have gotten it to Turner earlier. So 3rd and 4, going to try a run on the outside, a little pitch, and Amir Abdullah will get into the end zone to give us that 7-point lead. Abdullah has just been the man all year long. I can definitely tell you I do miss having Rex Burkhead on my team, but I'm not saying Abdullah is bad. Oh, man, 2 tackles that we should have been able to get right there. I think they may have even been for a loss if we'd been able to get both of them, but nope, not the case. Staying on his feet. So now we're looking at 2nd and 1. Man in motion for Illinois. Ferguson runs forward and gets the first down. 2nd and 10 off an incomplete pass. Or run, I'm sorry. But a loss of 6 yards right there, and that's got to be one of the coolest defensive plays I think I have had in this game, because what happened right there is I got a good jump on the line, and I was pushing the offensive lineman back. I just pushed him right into their halfback. So that's why they lost 6 yards. All right, but 1st and 10. Now, Inanwa with a good 20-yard catch. So we're going with a deep pass. I want to make sure that I get a touchdown again before we reach the half. So I see a good chance downfield, but because Armstrong does not have the best throwing accuracy, that one drifts too far over to the left side. And we're looking at an interception. Now, I haven't started with him before, so I'm expecting a few mistakes. I think that would be completely unreasonable to have a new quarterback come in and not have any problems at all. All right, but Ferguson will get the catch. Corey Cooper would have missed that one. I need to get better at tackling with big hits because it's something I do a lot, but it does make me miss a few tackles. I mean, I know that's the kicker. I mean, you get the big hit, you take more risks. But if I can eliminate those risks or at least lessen them, I'm going to be doing that just all the time. Last play here of the half. Now he's going to get thrown out of bounds. So, 2 plays in a row, the Illinois drives really far downfield. The first of which they get the touchdown. The second one, well, we were really saved by the clock right there. So, offensively, I'm going to be a little bit smarter about how I throw. I don't want another interception. Of course, I run a little risky play right there. But it's the defense I'm really concerned about. The defense has allowed a pretty good amount of yards here against Illinois. So that has to stop. Little screen pass to Abdullah. Trying to split the defenders right there. I get past one, but not the second one. 3rd and 2. Now I go ahead and I give it to Abdullah. He'll get the first down. Just fall straight forward. We're going to go with another read action. This time I'm going to be keeping it with Armstrong. Look how things opened up along the right side. Armstrong gets the touchdown. So, 21-7. There's that touchdown that I was working really hard at the end of that last half to be able to get. But we're all right. Another sack here for the D-line. We are really putting a lot of pressure on them, and it seems to be a major weakness for Illinois. So a good stop by me right there. 3rd and 11. Now we're going back for the pass. Did think about blitzing right here a little bit, but I'm glad that I didn't, as Evans makes that catch, gets a good block, and I'm not able to go ahead and keep him on his feet. I pressed the R joystick in the wrong direction. I went up instead of down, but that's okay. All right, so a little option play. Armstrong able to get it off to Abdullah. I tried to juke, but not able to really get past him. 1st and 10. There's Kenny Bell with the catch. 2nd and 3. Another read option. It works so well. But, oh, look at that move. Oh, one man to beat, and I wasn't able to do it. Oh, sad day. That would have been great to see 2 touchdowns out of Armstrong. But Amir Abdullah will get the touchdown anyway. So now we are up 28-7. I think this one is 100% ours. The only team that can lose it right now is Nebraska because I end up making mistakes. We would deserve to lose it, though. All right, 2nd and 14 now. Little play action pass. It works. Fooled some of my guys, so Harris will catch that for the first down. All right, now Ferguson taking advantage of the fact that I was set up for a pass. I really only had one linebacker in. Everybody else was defensive backs. Man, I could have used the linebackers on that running play. I think we would have gotten him pretty quick. Ferguson getting tripped up, and he'll lose a yard there. So we're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and really making it tough for any halfback to be able to get out from behind the line of scrimmage. Another sack for us. That's got to be the biggest one today because that took them out of field goal range. 4th and 21. Illinois punts. We're going to get it at the 16-yard line. Amir Abdullah will pick up 5. Now I'm going to be looking along the right side to see if anybody who cuts in will be able to make that catch. Long doesn't on 3rd down, so it's 4th and 5. And for the first time in this game, Nebraska will have to punt, and Illinois gets a pretty good punt return right there. As Ferguson continues to work his magic, getting the first down on the ground. All right, so we are in quarter number 4. I really don't expect things to be changing too much in this one. The changes that I have made to defense, rather than going with 3 men up front, I'm going with 4. That seems to be working well for me. That one's deflected on 3rd down to make it 4th and 15. All right. So getting a lot of time, and there it is. There is a sack on 4th down for the turnover. That's twice now the computer's gone for it on 4th down. First time it worked really well, so I don't blame him trying to go for it again. But Abdullah making the catch. That was not a smart call because we're going to lose 4 yards on that one. All right. I went ahead and I went the wrong direction. 100%. I should have rolled out to the left. Instead, I rolled out to the right. That's just what I get sometimes. But, Spencer with the interception. Well, I'm not worried about Illinois really coming back. You know, if they get a touchdown or, you know, heck, if they even get 2 touchdowns in the short amount of time that's left, it's not going to be enough. So, 3 touchdowns in 5 minutes. I don't know how reasonable it is to expect them to do that. But I'm still going to play my best here for the rest of this game. Less than 5 minutes to go. 2nd and 2. Now, that one's going to get caught. He'll run out of bounds. We got to keep going. We got to stop them. They're really close to the red zone. But this one, Jackson is going to intercept. And, surprise. Had somebody blocking there. And that will be a huge touchdown for Jackson as he crosses the goal line. And that's going to set a record for the longest interception return, or at least the game's version of the NCAA record for the most yards on an interception for a touchdown. All right, so that's really gone ahead and put the game out of reach. Absolutely, this game is done. But Illinois is going to continue to fight. They want to be able to get some more points than just 7 against Nebraska. Let's see if we'll let them. No, I mean, of course, I'm not going to let them per se, but heck, if they get it, bad props to them. Ferguson. I missed once. We probably got, what was that, like 8 yards or so because I missed. 3:30. Time to run the ball. Amir Abdullah picking up 2. Now I'm going to go with a little halfback draw out of the shotgun formation. Bad blocking there. 3rd and 6. Going to go with a little screen pass, as you guys can see. Oh, and where was the blocking there? Man. So now it's 4th and 11. I have to go ahead and put a punt together. And this one, it's pretty. Goes out at the 1-yard line. So, I figure We need to put some pressure on him, and we were able to get some pressure there, but not as much as I would like. So after an incomplete pass, 3rd and 6. Back in his own end zone here, makes the throw, not able to complete it. So the Huskers will get the ball again with 1:30 left to go. I give it to Amir Abdullah, who runs forward and gets the first down. Now I'm thinking about going outside with it. So here we go to Abdullah again. Basically turns into like a little stretch play almost. But that's a 9-yard pickup here. 1st and 10. And that will be the game. So I appreciate you guys watching. Remember, more of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, I hope you have a good one.